Hello, I have met the most fabulous gentleman named Henry, and Henry was telling me that he was having a hard time finding yoga classes online. So this one is for Henry and everybody else who wants to do yoga in sitting and then in standing. The plan is to practice the yoga poses in sitting and then take them up to standing. Please grab though a sturdy chair, a countertop. You might want both. Just watch your balance. That's the point. Do what you can do. Use your own body and your own judgment and safety as the guide. Thank you. I'm going to start in sitting. Hopefully you'll come join me. Yoga always starts with some good breaths. So sitting up nice and tall, lift your toes up off the ground and then push them back intentionally. Pinky toe first, all the way into big toes. Now lift your inner arches. What happens a lot of the times when we walk with flat feet. Now's the time to practice and build up those arches some. Arches are needed for shock absorption when we walk. Our knees and our hips are either equal height or the hips are preferably just a little bit higher. So if you want to pause and then put a towel underneath your behind to lift your hips, that's great. Knees are hips width distance apart. Belly is tight. The parts that should not be touching the chair, lift those up. The kids are pretty much walking around, they're ambling. So we're gonna call that your elevator. So we're gonna bring up the elevator, yes? Bring your shoulders instead of forward, pull your shoulders back and then down. This part of your chest, your breastbone area, let it be a little bit elevated to the sky while supporting your stomach that you don't overarch your back. And then take your chin, that's probably out after all this. Pretend that it's on a table and slide it back so that your ears are over your shoulders are over your hips. Keeping all that in mind, smile. Often when I teach a class, it looks like everybody's out to kill me. And I think it's yoga. Relax. So inhale. Let's reset everything. Lift your arms to the sky. And exhale. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Last time, inhale. Keep one arm up, lower the other one down, and exhale. The one that's up, pull your shoulder away from your ears. Try to pinch your shoulder blades together. Belly into spine, right? Lift your parts. We're taking that armpit up, 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 and then over to the side. If it's too much on your shoulder, pull your arm down. What I'd like to do is equal weight though into both of our behind cheeks. I said behind cheeks. Roberta, that's our Shirley Temple cue. She should never have left me the little meme of Shirley Temple giggling. So taking this posture here, remember, pull back your chin, and then I'd like you to rotate your neck so you're looking at a 45-degree angle in front of you. And hold that breath. I mean, not hold the breath. Continue to breathe. Hold the posture. My dear friend Henry, I know he's going to watch this, so I'm botching up miserably. Keeping our arm up or down. Actually, mine's falling asleep. So I'm going to bring my arm behind me at the small of my back. It's up to you what you want to do. Keep it looking down though. Rotate the upper shoulder though. Open even further the other way than what you're looking. Belly's into spine, supporting it. The hand that was down is now supporting on my leg. That's kind of the key. It's helping keep the knee straight ahead. It's helping me add a twist. Now I am looking down by choice because I want the range of motion in my neck. You can look up. You can do what's comfortable for you. Good. Inhale, come back up. Lift your arms up to the sky and exhale back, bring them back down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Holding the arm that wasn't up, exhale and relax and listen. Bring your shoulder away from your ears. Pinch that upper arm shoulder blade back to glue it to the other one. When you've got this vision, then take that armpit that's up to the sky as high as you can, and then over. Make sure though your chin is back all the way. Keep the weight into both of your behind cheeks. I said it again. I've never said that in my life. I don't know what's going on. It's probably, those that don't know, I have a sunroof above me, skylight. I'm too cheap to turn on the air. It's midday. It's probably 90, 95 in this room. So, and this is the only room my family has agreed for me to video, which is fine because they never watch the videos. They can't hear in this room, and I talk about them all the time. Staying where we are, I'm going to bring my arm behind my back, just the small of my back, pull my shoulder back, turn, oh yes, we will add a little because I automatically always go like this and I forgot to tell you. We're going to bring that ear down to our shoulder, chin is pulled back, and then look at that 45-degree angle to the ground. Let's hold this for a little bit. And then let's rotate that shoulder open. So I'm going to continue to look at the ground though, so I get the neck mobility from the bottom up of my spine. I'm using my hand that's on my leg to keep that knee from turning toward my rotation. But also I'm trying to kind of get a trunk rotation in. You doing okay? We're punishing this side because I forgot to do the neck motion first. Inhale, come back up, raise your arms, and exhale. Let's bring our arms forward. I'm going to turn. You don't have to turn. We are purposely hinging at the hips, belly into spine. Let's bring our arms forward. As they're forward though, I want you to pull the shoulder blades back and down. They could stay here. This is like a chair pose. We all have to endure those. This is killer strength even sitting. You could also, if you have better shoulders than I, you can bring them up and overhead. The whole point though is shoulders away from ears, down your spine, leaning forward a little so you're adding some stomach work, some back strengthening, some behind strengthening. We're going to stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back up. As we go down, let's watch our chin up. Ready? Let's go down again. Chins are back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Are you feeling it in your stomach muscles? I am. Ready? Back forward. Chins. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm feeling it all the way into my shoulder blades because I'm working so hard on keeping them back. I hope you are too. The goal is ears, shoulders, and hip lined up in a straight plane. Last time forward. Hold, 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 hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. Whew. Bringing one leg now out wide. The other leg, let's see. The toe is pointing this way. The heel is closer to me. My leg is straight-ish. We want a little bend. We are stretching out the inner thigh on the leg that's extended. The other leg has a 90-degree-ish, I like that word, ish bend in the knee. I want us to stay with our feet forward this way, but I actually want to turn and see if we can get our shoulders over the knee that's at the 90 degrees and hold it. You could do funky, crazy stuff now. You can lift your arms up to the sky. You could bring the arm that's closer to me. That's the opposite of the bent knee, and come down at a rotation. I am just going to feel this because this is all I'm able to do right now, which I think is plenty. So keeping our legs now, we're going to readjust the back foot. Let's turn the toes now so they are actually toward me. So we're kind of getting a calf stretch. Our hips are facing the same direction as the front knee. Our shoulders are at the front, facing the front knee. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, rotate the shoulders only away. Let's try to get our stomach tight, elongate our spine, pull our shoulders down and away from our ears, and then our shoulders back up and over our hips. Pull your chin in, hold this posture, try to breathe. You should be breathing. Breathing's probably the most important thing. I'm a physical therapist, not a respiratory therapist, but I think that's what they would say. Inhale, lift your front arm up, and exhale, trying to get more of an openness into your front side body. The goal remains, so the front knee is facing that way, my hips are facing this way, but I'm still trying to rotate so that my shoulders are facing you. Inhale, lift up to that T, and then exhale. Oh, that was a lot of work, huh? We're gonna swap feet now. So let's plant that other leg that was the straight one to the 90-degree-ish angle in front. Pull back the other one. I have to change my chair. I didn't think I was right in the middle. We want a little bit of a bendo in the knee that's straight. Our toes are pointing out of a direction, our heels pointing closer to us. We're feeling an inner stretch, hopefully in here. We don't want so hard that we have a groin pull though. Let's now inhale and exhale, keeping our knee pointed forward, the other foot pointed backwards. Let's add our shoulders now, doing our best to face the same direction as our knees. Belly into spine to support that we don't get a major cramp or an ache in our back. Shoulders away from ears. You could stay in this posture. You could lift your arms high to the sky. You can also work on a rotation by doing the opposite elbow onto that knee. It's your call. I'm staying here. I'm really working chin in. Chin in. That's all I'm thinking when I'm talking to you. Chin, chin, chin. Good. Inhale, lift your, no. Take the back foot now, plant it forward so that your toes are pointing to me. And now we can rotate a little bit further around. We want to rotate around, supporting the back by lifting in our lower abdominal muscles. Up, up, up. Of course, you could do something with that elevator too. Don't let it hang out. Now, inhale, fix your neck. Blah, blah, blah. It's a nag me day. I'm sorry. Inhale, lift your arms up, and then exhale, spin on open. So readjust your seat, your personal seat, onto the chair so you don't fall off or anything. You want to feel comfortable. Our hips are trying to stay this direction. Our upper body is trying to rotate, so you're staring at me and I'm staring at you. Hello. And we're going to lower our shoulders, pull back our chin. Try to get our shoulders over our hip muscles. We are at 14 minutes, you guys. Yes, huh? It's not going to kill us, is it? Should yoga kill us? I'm sorry. I told you I was a really bad yoga instructor. I told you I was a bad personal trainer because I watch my time with my clients always. I don't want to waste their time, and we're just going to nail it, get it done, and be done. Inhale, and then exhale. Raise the top arm, lower the back arm onto the straightened leg. So lift your stomach muscles, lift your elevator parts, still rotate your shoulders open so you feel a side body stretch in the front. Try to lift, lift, lift like it's a tall beach ball so you're not collapsing right here and hurting yourself. We're going to do all this in standing after, modified, but let's give it a try. Inhale, come back up, and then exhale. Regroup. I'd like us to do a few, there's a lot of back bending. So before we get up to standing, let's keep our feet hips width distance apart, or wider. It depends what's comfortable for the groin area. Let's roll, or inhale, and then exhale, roll your chin to your chest. Use your arms to guide your body all the way down to the ground. Watch your blood pressure, watch if you're dizzy or not. Just relax here for a minute. Allow your neck to hang, allow your low back to kind of stretch out. That was a lot of twist, a lot of back extension. Try to breathe. Even in the most uncomfortable times. Today, to me, it masks like wearing a mask, right? It mimics wearing a mask. When you're uncomfortable, you have to just figure out how to breathe, that you're fine. Place your hands back onto your legs to help lift you back up. Inhale, slowly roll up, vertebra for vertebrae. Last is your chin and your head. And then relax for a while so that you get situated, right? I don't want you standing if you feel lightheaded. Come join us when you can. Love the song, but we're yogaing today. Let's stand on up. Bring your feet again, hips width distance apart. Your chin is pulled back. Take your toes, lift them up. Slowly lower them if you can. If you're in your shoes, you hopefully can still do this. If you can't wiggle your toes in your shoes are too tight. They're bad for circulation. Enough of the nag, maybe for a few minutes. Bend your knees just a little bit, belly into spine, shoulders up and away from your ears. Fantastic. Check your balance. If you're feeling good, or if you need to hold on, I'll hold on with you. Bring one leg forward and then allow full weight into that. The back leg's heel is down, so we're getting a little calf stretch. The front foot, lift those toes up and then slowly lower them back down. Bend the front knee so you're putting weight into that front leg. Now let's get our belly muscles holding us back so that we're not leaning forward. Often what I see while I'm in my bakery, I watch out. A lot of people are hunching over with their shopping carts. I want you to work on your posture, that you can stand upright, because having poor balance does not mean you have to hunch on over. It just means that you need a little bit of assistance, right? The hunching over generally is because sitting in chairs too long, compression fractures of our spine from either medicine or hereditary causes or whatever. So as we're staying here, belly's into spine. I'm trying to level my hips so they're pointing forward, and we're going to hold that for a second. Inhale, lift your arms. Let's go forward. Pull your shoulders away from your ears though. Good. If you're feeling unstable, either widen your stance more or put one hand, please, at least, back on your chair. Inhale, lift your arms up, and then exhale. From this spot, I have opened up my back foot a little bit so it's at least a 45-degree angle. My front knee is bent. I'm trying to get my hips forward. It's nice that I'm talking this through because I got lost. I want to spin my chest though at the same time, facing that way. I don't know what that way is, I'm sorry. The non-bent leg. So do you see where we're going? This is the same as kind of that wide sitting. Look forward though at me now. Don't get into that round. Pull your shoulders up and down your back and hold on. I'm holding my door frame back here. Belly into spine. Now let's get our shoulders, instead of forward, let's pull them back so they're kind of up and over our hips. Fantastic. Let's hold for a little longer. Inhale, bring your hands forward again, fix your foot, and exhale. From this position, I would like us to do our best to try to put weight into that front leg a little bit more. Belly's in the spine, we're supporting everything. I want us to try to get up onto the back heel and back down. Or you can launch and then back down. The goal though is not to lay so hard onto the counter of your chair that your arms are doing it. Up and down. The other goal is to keep your hips straight underneath you. You can hold it as long as you want, or you can work in little increments like me. Where I'm concerned and watching more is if my knee is going right over my foot, or is my knee, and I'm not going to show you because I don't want to hurt my knees, but is my knee going one way and my foot's going the other way? I'm putting a little bit weight. I could feel it working my behind muscles. I could feel it working my balance. It's definitely working the good part of my knee. If you do have a knee injury, this is that good time to just put your foot closer and work on just standing and stepping, right? Good. Last time, and back, and complete your stand. Whichever leg now was the bent one is going to be the straight one. So we want to grab the chair or the counter, step forward with the other leg, please, and bend that knee, the front knee, just a little bit. Let's keep the heel of our back foot straight down, belly into spine, lift your elevator parts, hips are facing forward, shoulders are facing forward. Pull your chin back now so it's up and over your shoulders, which are over your hips, and hold that stretch just for a little bit with me. Work on breathing. This is a good opportunity to see how's your balance too. How's your posture. So I'm gonna just do a little knee bend and straighten. I'm feeling a huge stretch on the back of my calf muscle. Have you noticed that with one leg over the other? Belly into spine. I'm nagging myself now because I was really getting wobbly. For some odd reason, I'm also feeling my inner thigh. Please write in and tell me if you guys ever feel the same thing. If you're thinking the same thing or if you're thinking I'm insane. Okay, let's keep now a solid platform. Let's lift up the toes in the front and pull them back down. Try to lift the inner arch up. Holding there, inhale, lift one or both arms, or plant them firmly and safely. And exhale, shoulders away from the spine or from the ears. Inhale. Put our hands back down now. Rotate the back leg so that your toes are now pointing at least a 45-degree angle or more away from you. The hips are staying forward. Now, inhale and then exhale. Keep your hips forward. Try to get your shoulders and chest facing toward the direction opposite of the bent knee. Arms are forward, shoulders away from ears, belly into spine. Try to pull back your shoulders so they're resting right over your hips. And hold. You can also remember, hold onto a wall, whatever you need. This is your workout. We're going to hold this for a while on purpose, kind of to even things up, to get the feel. If you're losing your balance more than you feel like you should, pull your leg out a lot wider. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. You're not going to go to the ER and be like, but I did Stacy's workout. No, I want you safe. Inhale, rotate forward, and exhale. Pull your toes now all facing forward again. I'd like us to now practice that weight shift forward, belly into spine, parts are lifted. I'm going to step back so I don't look decapitated, because that's going to scare somebody someday. Lift my back heel up and then back down. Do you feel pretty solid? Is that hip, this hip, the one that has the bent knee, I don't want it coming out. I want it solid underneath. If it's feeling good, kind of try to launch off if you can. Do you have to hold on? I'd rather you hold on than fall or get that hip twisted, right? Those that are spunkier than I or have a larger area to exercise, you can also bring your leg up higher and try to get your chest parallel to the ground with your spine. This is plenty for me. What I can do is see if I could check my balance a little bit better. I hope this is calming to you. I hope you're working hard in this time, but that you feel calmer afterwards. You feel at peace. You feel proud of yourself, that you're not giving yourself an excuse because we're not out seeing the world, that you can just let it go. Congratulations for working, for exercising, for taking time to improve yourself. I talk to people 8 hours a day at work behind my bakery counter. Very few people are feeling solidly good about themselves. I'm so proud of you for doing these exercises, taking the 30 minutes each day, if not more, to say, you know what, it's all about me right now. I'm not going to feel guilty. I'm going to do it for me. Good job. Okay, enough of that. At least that was a compliment, not a nag. Let's stop now and stand up nice and tall again. Holding on to both sides. Last exercise, we're going to sit down and then we'll breathe it out. Belly into spine. Let's lean back our hips. I'm going to turn this way. Don't turn. And back up. Keep your knees at the top, a little bit bent. Shoulders are back and down. Belly, like I said, elevator, nag, nag, nag. Here it goes. And then sit in the tallest of bar stools and then back up. I don't drink, but I do have a tendency to talk about bourbon, tequila, gin, all that. So I'm pretending I'm at a fancy club sitting on a gold bar stool. And I don't know why I'm getting back up. Probably because I'd have to buy my own drink. Let's stop in 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your chair. Come and join me for the final sitting breaths. Sitting again, nice and tall. I'm very grateful. Talk about being grateful. I'm grateful for my chair. My chair is such a nice friend. Sometimes sitting is just the nicest gift, isn't it? What a good invention. So get your toes up off the ground again. Purposefully, intentionally, put them back down, wiggle them out, and then plant them firmly. Lift your elevator. Oh, I didn't mean lift your elevator too. I was meaning your arches. What if I add elevator in a conversation with my family tonight? They'll think I'm crazy. Belly into spine. Those elevator parts should be lifted, so we don't even have to talk about them. Shoulders are broad and down your back. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Inhale, lift your arms. Big breath in, then exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Lift your arms, inhale. At the top, bring your palms together, exhale, lower them to your heart center. Keeping your legs tight and firm, your stomach, your chins, your shoulders back. Push your palms together. Bring your thumbs, the backs of your thumbs to your chest bone into your thumbs, so it broadens out your chest. Take a few seconds, honestly. Be proud of yourself. Congratulate yourself for not letting these odd times get to you. I hope you walk away from this and you greet people in better health, happiness, mentally and physically. I truly, truly, truly appreciate the encouragement and guidance and love that you have given me along the path too. It's very hard to take the time and feel okay about yourself. So from my open heart to yours, namaste. Thank you.